Video, I'm going to show you how to search for classes and how to add them to your cart and enroll. So the first thing you're going to need to do is log into your MyCWU account, and then near the top of the page there is this student tab. You will click on the student tab and it will take you here, and you'll have to scroll down on this side, and where it says enrollment, you will click on that and then click add class, and that will take you to this page here. Once you are here, you can click this search button, and that will pull up this pop-up menu. And so the one thing that's really important to keep in mind is looking at which quarter you are enrolling for. So right now it says fall 2020. If you are looking for classes for a different quarter, you'll have to make sure that that schedule is currently available. So say you're looking for the schedule for winter 2020. At the time I am making this video, it is not currently up yet, so that is why it still says fall 2020. So always make sure that you are looking at the right quarter. Once the winter schedule is up, theoretically it will say winter 2021 up here, and you will know that you're looking at classes for the right quarter. Depending on the quarter, classes will change, so that is why it is always important to look at the top here to make sure that you are enrolling for classes for the correct quarter. Your next step is going to be clicking on this drop-down menu that says Subject. These are all of the classes that are taught at Central Washington University, and they are all in alphabetical order. So say you want to take biology. You'll click on Biological Sciences. If there is a specific class that we'd like to take, so Biology 101, you can type in this text box here and type in 101 and then say search, and it will pull up all of the Biology 101s for that quarter. Or say you want to take Bio 181, you can type in that and it'll pull up all the 181s. If you just want to see all of the biology classes that are being offered for that particular quarter, you will just leave that blank and it will pull up every single biology class that's being taught for the quarter. If you scroll down, you can also do even more specific searches, such as meeting times, days of the week. And then if you scroll down here, you will see this where it says campus. Right now it says Ellensburg campus, and you can scroll down. If you go to the Sammamish campus, you will click that, and that will pull up all of the CWU Sammamish classes. We'll leave it on Ellensburg for this video. You can also go down here where it says course attribute, say general education, and then course attribute value, and choose one of the general education requirements. So say you need sustainability, you can click on that and it will pull up all of the biology classes that maybe will or will not fill that category. You can also clear the subject and have that blank and search just by general education requirement if you are trying to get those out of the way. Once all of that information is in there, you can click search, and that will pull up all of the biology classes. And how the schedule looks is it will be orange up at the top here, and that is what the class is. So this is Biology 101, and these 4 classes below it are all of the times that Bio 101 is being taught. If you scroll down, you can see that this is Biology 181, and these are the classes that are being taught for that one. So all of the classes are listed in this orange text, and then the ones below it before the next orange text are going to be the times that are available for that class. If you would like to read a description of the class, you can click right here. And this will show you what it satisfies in the general education requirements, how many seats are still available in the class, and a short description of the class. If you would like to select this class, you can say select class. If you would like to look at other options, you will click back to view search results. You can see here also how it is being taught. So this one says online. You can see the instructor, and you can also see the days and times of the class. So this one is online, but it has specific days and times. And so make sure that you are looking at when you are building a schedule, especially if you are taking other classes or if you're taking classes at the high school, because you'll want to make sure that your schedule will work. So say you want to take this top class, you can say select. And this one is having you choose a lab, and you can look at this little cheat sheet up here, and this is for where it says status. And so right now all of these are closed. And if it were to be this yellow triangle, that would mean that you can still sign up for the class, but you'll be placed on a wait list. So you would get into the class if somebody else dropped the class. When you are looking for classes, you're going to want to look for these green dots, because that means that the class is open and still has seats available. And so once you select a lab, you can click next. And then you will click next again. And that will add it to your shopping cart. And this is kind of similar to an Amazon shopping cart, where things will not leave the shopping cart unless you either enroll in them or delete them. Otherwise, they will just stay in the shopping cart forever. And so if you would like to delete something from your shopping cart, you can click the little trash can. And if you would like to enroll in a class, you would click this Proceed to Step 2 of 3. and then press the big red button that says Finish Enrolling. Once you click that, there will either be green check marks next to your class letting you know that it was a successful enrollment, or a red X letting you know that something went wrong in the enrollment process, and there'll be a little note telling you what went wrong and the steps that you need to take. Keep in mind that you do need to complete advising with your advisor before you enroll for classes, because you will have holds on your account, just to make sure that you are meeting with us and meeting your high school requirements to make sure that you are graduating on time. So before you come into advising, you can totally add classes into your cart and build a schedule that you think you might want to have. And then once you meet with us, we can look over your schedule and take the hold off so that you can enroll in your classes. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions.